Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. This is Carroll. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great stop. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Anthony Santander at the plate. The 0-1. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And the sweeper is off the plate. That one outside. Ball 3. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Yelich at the dish to the right side, and that's just foul.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And that one fouled off. Carroll, the lead runner, out at second. Santander on at first with nobody out. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Brent Rooker, the next to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pitch out, but no action. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. Rengifo. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the lefty, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report? Here's Trey Turner. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the 0-2. Ripped to right. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one in the air, center field. Carroll gets under it. Takes it in for the out. So Harper stands in.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Turner runs. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball.
Turner on at second with 2 down. Oh, look at the stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, and now here's the A's catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Up the middle. The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Luke Diesel now at the plate.
That's a ball. Strike. Woo.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Joey Wiemer.
Whoa.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Bader down.
Harrison Bader.
That's out the corner.
And it's 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down. Phillies down a run. To third. Keishel. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Eric Wagaman. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a line drive to left field. And that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Didn't go. The 1-0.
Up.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Another 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next.
So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll up next for the A's. A single and a run scored and a walk.
Ball one.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Next up for the A's, Anthony Santander. He reached on a walk his first time. And a foul ball. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll circle the bases. So 2 down, and now it's Christian Yelich. That's too low.
That's a
ball.
ball.
1. Yelich throws right, bats left. Hitting third in the lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third, Luis Rengifo stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field, and there's one down. Trey Turner now, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there, out of here. A solo shot. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball popped up. Santander. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Center field. Carroll has a beat on it. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Rooker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one in the air. Harper brings it in, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Three-2 on the way. Struck him out without a swing. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Alejandro Kirk up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Joey Wiemer stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. Marsh on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It's 4-2. 1 down. Eric Wagaman stands in for the Phillies. Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it across, and he's out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Fly to right his first time. And he can't make the play. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Turner now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And here is Kyle Schwarber. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting...
Got him swinging. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Luke Diesel digs in now. Wheeler back to work.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next up for the A's, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He circles the bases. So two down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Bader racing after it. And that is that. Back in Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Harper stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
Hit an absolute.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Cole Sands.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. And digging in for Philadelphia. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Carlos Cortez, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Yelich moving under this one, and that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Sam Moll gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That clips the corner.
Oh.
Moll goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Splits the plate, and now 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Stays alive. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Yelly set down on strikes. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Brandon Marsh. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Weimer under it. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk. Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Justin Slate.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. In the dirt. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Upstairs. And it's 1-0. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Just missed it.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Phils up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 9-4. Luke Keeschel up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man at first. Next up for the A's, Bryson Stott. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1.
Oh. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Got it. Now 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And there's a hit. And out to aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Out towards right center field. Bader under it. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe at third as a run scores on the play. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. This to third, and he can't come up with it. In to score from third. It's 9-5. Everybody's going to be safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now Brandon Marsh outside, and that is ball one. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. High fly ball out towards left center. And that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, set the last half of the 7th. Joey Wiemer stands in for the Phillies. Check swing. No appeal. Ball one. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Nice grab on the run. 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A monster shot to right. 1 down. And now Bader up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that. Ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that misses. Ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the 8th, and now here's the A's catcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one ripped. One away. And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Luke Keeschel. Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Next up for the A's, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. And it's fouled away.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carroll should have this one. One up, one down. Trey Turner at the plate. That one fouled off. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Foul ball. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All to start the 9th in this one. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Sliced hard but foul. Miller in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one at triple digits. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Man at first with one gone. Brent Rooker digs in now.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Brandon Marsh up next for the A's. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The A's down to their final out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one missing low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one. Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our